Hey everyone, welcome to WPManageNinja. Today we're going to be diving into an awesome tutorial on how to connect Google Sheets with Ninja tables to create dynamic, beautiful tables in WordPress. So whether you manage a store or blog or you're handling a lot of data on a daily basis, this video is for you. So by the end of this video, you're going to be able to pull the data from Google Sheets and display it on your WordPress site. We're going to be having some real examples of a product inventory table on a dummy website. So before we get started, let's know why use Google Sheets and Ninja tables. So we know that Google Sheets is free and it's collaborative and it's perfect for managing data. On the other hand, Ninja tables make sure that you can make stunning tables with zero coding. How amazing is that? So when you combine them together, you'll end up with a table that automatically updates whenever the sheet is updated. So let's dive into today's tutorial. So to start off with the integration, the first thing we need is a Google Sheet. So I already have a pre-built sheet ready over here. So this is basically a small inventory that you can see. I have some product name, some price, stock, and category. So what I need to do is, if I want to show it on a table in a website, the first and foremost thing I need to do is publish it on web. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hop over there on share and then publish to web. This is to make sure that this sheet is available to everyone and that anyone can see it and see the data that's inside of it. So we're going to go ahead and hit publish. All right. So as you can see, the data is already published. So now we are going to head to a crucial part, that is the integration. We're going to copy this code. All right. So we're going to close it and then go to the WordPress dashboard. Okay, so as you can see, I have Ninja tables installed. Now we're going to go ahead and create our first table. All right, so as you can see over here at the bottom left, we have this option of connecting Google Sheets with Ninja tables. So we're going to go ahead with this option, and then we're going to name our table that we want to name. Okay, now we're going to paste the link that we copied earlier. And now we're going to move with this button, the next button. So as you can see, all of the fields have come up on this page. So what you can do is, suppose you want to show only these two on the website. So you can choose these two and you can go ahead with this option, but I would like to show every single option today on my website. Thus, I'm going to select all of them and then go ahead with this option of saving it. Okay, so as you can see, we have arrived in the main part. So our first option that we have is we can adjust the rows however we want. So I'm going to keep it as it is because the default one looks nice to me. So moving on with the next option, that is table configuration. So why is this option necessary? Basically, with this option, you can configure all the options that you put. Suppose we have this option as product name. So you can change the name over here for the column. You can put what type of data it falls under. So as we can already see that it's a name, it's under the name tag, we can just keep it as it is for single line text field. So as we're not changing anything, we're just going to go ahead and press update and move on to the next one. So pricing. We know that the pricing data type is usually not text field. It's usually the numeric value. So we're going to put that and then go on with update. Moving on to stock. We're going to do the same because we know that it's a numeric value when it comes to stock because they have numbers. We're going to update that. And for category, we can go ahead and keep it as it is or put any other things like text area or maybe button, whatever you want, or select field, as category is a selective thing. So whatever you like, but I think I'm going to go with this one because it's more suitable for me today. So I'm going to go ahead and update all of them. All right. So there are more advanced settings that you can go ahead and explore later on, but for today, we're going to stand up to here. All right, so we are done with the table configuration. Moving on to the next part, which is table designing. Sometimes, like we want our table to look really, really bougie and really chic. But today, like you can see that the table is very bland and it looks very, not that like amazing or expressive. So what you can do is we have a lot of options over here on the styling library, and this is a must, by the way. You have to select any one of them just to make sure that it is in a particular style. So we have Semantic UI, we have Bootstrap 4, we have Bootstrap 3. So whichever one you want to go with. You can also go ahead and adjust a few things from any of the styling libraries you want. I personally like the Semantic UI, so I'm just going to go ahead with that. But still, you have a lot of options to deal with it anyhow you want it. So I'm going to go with this Semantic UI, and then I'm going to go ahead and throw some color on my table. So here's the option for throwing some colors. We already have a few predefined scheme, so choose whichever one you like. I'm going to go with green. As you can see, we have the custom scheme as well over here, just in case you want to throw some of your own styling into the table. For example, we can go ahead and change the background. We can go ahead and change the other parts of the background. We can go ahead and change the table header colors. We can go ahead and change the text colors, however you like. But today I'm going to go with the predefined scheme because I feel like it's more easier for me. So we have many other options over here. As we can see, we have front-end editing, custom CSS, JS, import, export. You can use them according to your preferences. So we are done for today up to this. So I'm just going to go ahead and update the settings. Okay, so my table is now saved. So now as I'm done with my table and styling and the configuration, now is the main part, putting this table on my website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly copy the short code, and then I am going to paste the short code on the page that I want it to, set. So I'm going to go ahead and select a page that I already have ready. So I'm going to paste the short code over here. And I'm going to go ahead and save it. So as you can see, it's already saved, and now we can view our page. All right, wow, the table has arrived. As you can see, it looks really pretty on the site, and every single information that I had put, the color scheme and all the things have came here nicely. So the table is now on our website, but the main test awaits. What if we have to modify any of the information in the sheet? What happens on the website? Let's check it out. I'm going to move on to my sheet, and suppose I'm going to change the information to suppose 40, and then I'm going to change this one to 50. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and change this one as well, and I'm going to refresh this one so that it goes to my website. So it might take a little bit of time. It might take 1 minute, 2 minutes. So we're gonna wait. In the meantime, let me give you one or two tips. So what you need to do is keep your Google Sheets really simple. Like, you have to avoid the crazy formulas and all the crazy information. Like, sometimes we have tons of information, which kind of disrupts with smooth syncing. So always make sure that you're not doing a lot of crazy things if you want to ensure that your syncing is smooth and really fast. All right, so the second tip that I would like to give you is please always make sure that the Sheets sharing settings is always public. Remember how we put the first, when we went and pressed on file and then share, we had to make sure that it's published to web. That was to make sure that the sheet is available and the data is available to everyone so that it can smoothly be shown on the table. All right, so let's go ahead and check out if our information has been modified on the website. Should we do a drum roll? 3, 2, 1. Let's check it out. Okay, so this has already arrived. the way we modified earlier. We modified all the first 3 and they have arrived already on the website. So this was really easy. We are done with this table. One more thing. I used this one today for showing an inventory of my stock in a dummy shop website, but you can also use this for tons of things like projects, event scheduled, or even leaderboards. So what are you going to be building? Let me know in the comments. So that's a wrap. I've just shown you how to integrate Google Sheets with Ninja tables like a WordPress rockstar. So go and try this with your own data, maybe a price list, a team roster, or anything like a schedule or whatever you like. If this helped, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tutorials. And also, I'm very curious. Drop a comment on what tables are you building. Until next time, keep creating, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!